So there's this saying in the Navy SEALs, everyone goes in and everyone comes out, no matter what. Everyone goes in, everyone comes out. And I wonder if we could live with that kind of loyalty and commitment to other people. As a volunteer here at PTM, one of the things that is so important for you to know, our number one core value is being Christ-centered. And because that is our number one core value, we have to understand service through the lens of Jesus. And I believe that Jesus doesn't do an us versus them mentality, a mentality that says this group is better than this group, or this group has more than this group. Jesus always deals with people in a group, as a family, as a community. God doesn't play favorites. We all belong. And though we are called to unity and to this sense of wholeness, we must understand that individual lifestyles are the vehicles of which we can achieve unity. As you embody service here at PTM, it's important for you to know your job is not to save anyone, right? Your job is not to pull someone out of this space that they may be in trouble or might need some sort of support. Your number one priority and your number one goal is to walk in a we mentality, walk in a space of unity, and understanding unity as an embodiment of Jesus's ministry. It is something that we see over and over again in the gospel of Jesus Christ. But in order to live in this sense of unity, we have to understand that there is no longer an us versus a them. There's no longer a Jew or a Gentile. There's no longer a this or a that. It is now a we. And embodying that understands that we all have to lay down preconceived notions about where we are and about the people that we are doing life with. Unity is spiritual. I was mentoring a student here at PTM. It's been a number of years back. And this young lady came to the cafeteria table where we were sitting, and he began to yell out this very loud, "Ew, you don't belong here. Don't come sit here." And I could feel my blood boiling, because not so much of the outburst, but more of the pedagogy under the outburst that said, you don't belong here. You have an issue that you need to go solve, and that issue does not make you one at this table. We can't be like that. We don't get to dictate who belongs at the table and who doesn't belong at the table. We can't keep people away from a table we never created. Because Jesus builds the tables, because Jesus is the center of community, our number one priority is to show up to that table in a space ready to receive any and everyone. As you volunteer at PTM, there are going to be moments where you are interacting with a student or interacting with an activity, interacting in a PTM space. My prayer is that as you interact in this space, you don't see yourself as a gatekeeper. You don't see yourself as this is us and that's them. Rather, you see yourself as a we, as a community, as a sense of unity undergirded in the purpose that Jesus has reconciled all of us back to himself. The cross of Jesus says that everyone belongs. Everyone is worth it. That Jesus didn't die for a select few. Jesus didn't die just for the rich. He didn't die just for the poor. He died so that everyone may have life and may have it more abundantly. So let's live like that's true. As you interact here at PTM, my utmost desire for you is that you would be open to not just teach, but to be teachable. My heart is that you would see yourself in a space where you can be transformed by what a student teaches you about who Jesus is, about what a staff member shares about who Jesus is. That we are not the sum total of our stories. We are not simply the things that we've done or the things that have happened to us, but that we are redeemed. Our babies at PTM are already gifted. They are already talented. They already have what they need. PTM is not doing anything special to make something appear that we don't have power to, and neither are you. Your call this week, this month, whatever capacity you're volunteering or however long you are volunteering, your capacity is to see what God sees and to move as God moves in accordance with this understanding of being undergirded by the gospel of Jesus Christ. I am so glad, I'm so thankful that you are here. I am so grateful that you have come across PTM in whatever capacity that you have found us. And my utmost desire and prayer is that as you walk alongside us here, that you would be changed by your experience.